Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today's rip is going to be a rip. As you guys know, I'm a big Pirates fan, a big Paul Skeens fan, and I've been looking for him in a lot of different products, more so with the Donruss gravity boxes, trying to find that yellow flood parallel. And as you guys may know, we were unsuccessful. I think the total count was 783 packs and not one Paul Skeens yellow flood. So that's okay. We haven't given up because even though I don't have any of the Family Dollars that I can go to in my surrounding area or that I've attempted to go to, I feel confident that at some point I'm going to run across something in a Family Dollar or somewhere, in my travels, and and we'll get lucky. So, but what we're going to do though is we're going to continue to look for Paul Skeens and stuff that we know that he's in. And so, I mean, he's in everything now, but again, we're going to close out some things, and Donruss is one of those things that we're going to start to kind of close out in addition to Series 1 and different things like that. So this is the last of the fat packs that I have from Donruss 2024. Still have a couple megas, I think, several blasters, I know that for a fact. But this is the last of the fat packs, and we're going to close them out in this rip. So, there you go. Wish me luck. So we got 5 fat packs. There's going to be 30 cards in here, so it's a true fat pack, just like, a lot of the other ones. And what you're going to get out of here, guys, is going to be, let's take a look. Look for exclusive presidential collection and pink laser parallels. So I really do like the parallels that come out of Donruss. Even though it's an unlicensed product, you get guaranteed parallels in each one. You'll get some veterans and you'll get some rookies. So yeah, I really do like it. So do not like the way that the top cards are turned all over the place. But we'll go through here. Big Unit, Pete Rose, Kyle Harrison, Kevin Williams, Johnny Bench, a young Johnny Bench. There's Mr. Eric Davis. And we'll get to a point where we'll start getting ready for the rookies. And then after the rookies would be the inserts. So, and what you're going to also get in here, guys, are some optics. So Mr. Nick Lofton, Wade Boggs, and our first rated prospect is Orelvis Martinez. Carson Williams. And some of these guys may be up with the show already. I know Orelvis is. I'm not sure about Carson Williams. There's Dylan Head. Do know that Dylan Cruz and James Wood are rated prospects in this set as well. Kmar Johnson, he's a Pirate prospect. And so our first optic would be Bobby Witt Jr. So a very nice card. We got Bobby Valentine, and then we got, these are like our foils and stuff like that. So Diego Cartaya, and look at there. There's Mr. James Wood on the Unleashed parallel. And then there's a security tag. So that Cartaya is on like a green pulsar. And sometimes they can be numbered. This isn't numbered. But the oranges are normally numbered or can be numbered. The red, white, and blues red and blues can be numbered. This James Wood is not numbered. So Unleashed, but very first set of Donruss I opened, I pulled a Paul Skeens Unleashed. It looks like we're going to have a Willie Mays on the milestones in the back of this pack. So we'll just get into it and get through this base. And I should go ahead and separate out the rookies too. So we'll separate out the rookies so we can kind of do a look. And guys, you know, this is 2024. So when I say the rookies, I know James Lofton or Nick Lofton and Zach Geloff and Evan Carter is a 2024 rookie, but they had rated prospect cards before this year. And there's Tyler Soderstrom, he's another one. AJ Smith-Shawver. So we're getting ready to come up on the rookies. There's Kyle Harrison. So Ricky Tiedemann, I think he's in this year's set. Leo DeVries as well. Cedane Raffaello was a rookie last year. Josh Noth, he's in this year. So here's a Henry Davis on the optic. Jacob Wilson on the optic. Mariano Rivera on the red and blue. That's the presidential one. They even have some, if we were to open up some of the other formats like the blasters or the mega, you would see there is actually one with Statue of Liberties. Let me see. Let's see what this says. Yes, the presidential collection number from 50 to 46. Those are green lasers, rated prospects, base optics, black finites. Haven't seen any of those. So they have some that's got a Statue of Liberty on them, and then they have a presidential head. It's kind of funny looking. So Abner Uribe, Ripken, Rodriguez, Bob Gibson, Joe Jackson, Michael Jack Schmidt. It's a nice little segue. So Indy Rodriguez, Brooks Robertson. Guys, I got to tell you something interesting happened today. You know, MLB The Show 25 came out yesterday, pre-order. If you got deluxe edition, you could play it a couple days early. And one of those guys that I do play. I don't play a lot, but I play some. Wow, there's a nice silvery card back there. But I did get the MLB The Show today, and I'm a big Pirates fan, so I chose Pirates as my team. And Paul Skeens, I just want to tell you his line. He went 7 innings pitched against the Dodgers, which didn't have Shohei, which I was kind of puzzled by. But he went 7 innings pitched, 5 hits, no walks, no earned runs. Got the W, 9 strikeouts against Blake Snell. So we won 3-0. Kutch hit a home run in his first one. So did the first baseman Cook, and then it seemed like I can't remember who else, but yeah. So just wanted to share that with you guys. So Miles Naylor on the first rookie, Miguel Blaise, Samuel Zavala, Jackson Churio has got it. I haven't seen many of him. I'm always surprised when I do see his card in here, because you don't see that many of them. His rookie is almost as elusive as Paul Skeens and Jackson Holiday. Not many of those have come out of here. So really trying to, I think that's an auto, guys. That might be an auto. Reminds me of the Zach Neto auto I pulled out of here. There it is right there. So there is an auto back there. So that's Tink Hintz. Not really sure who that is. Nice little, it's a sticker auto. There's Brady House. But then there's something also behind him. And that is Albert Pujols on the silver. So we've got Brady House on the optic. We got Mr. Tink Hintz on the signature series. Donruss signature series. I've also pulled a Jordan Lawler and so I've pulled a Jordan Lawler that way. I've pulled a Zach Neto that way as well. Seems like there's another one I'm just drawing a blank on. So there's our Pujols. Then we got Mr. Tomoyuki Sugano on the presidential. And then we got Noel V. Marte on the bomb squad. Not numbered. Got 2 packs left, folks. So wow, wasn't expecting to get an auto. I do know that the Megas guarantee an auto or a relic. Or they guarantee an auto and a relic, and the Megas or the Blasters guarantee a mem or a relic. Mem or an auto, sorry. It's Bobby Witt on the base. I do. I like the fact that you're going to get color out of here. You're going to get cards, and again, I know it's not licensed product, and if it was, the cards would be a lot more expensive. But I do like the fact that you're going to get color out of here. You're going to get guaranteed hits in every single pack, and yeah, I do like it. So here's our first set of rookies. So it's Rafi Velasquez, Tommy Troy, Andrew Walters, Robbie Snelling, and our optic is Colton Cowser. I have about 6 of these. Cam Collier is our green laser. That's a beautiful card. Also have a Dylan Cruz like this too. So we got Mr. Bartolo Colon on the turnaround card. We see how that's. I thought this one was numbered. Maybe it's not. I don't see it numbered on here. So no numbering. I'll look at the other one too to see if it's numbered. I don't. From first glance, I didn't see numbering. Yep, it's numbered on the back. Out of 149. 24 out of 149. It's a beautiful card. No numbering here. And then we got a throwback, Tim Salmon on the Donruss throwback. Last pack, folks. Really appreciate you guys hanging out with me this long. Short load of rip. Probably could have been shorter. Extended it out a little bit more, I guess. But here's the last pack, and if you made it this far, would really appreciate a like and a subscribe, and a comment if you please, so I can bring more content like this to you guys. Really enjoy this. Really enjoy, ripping cards, no matter what it is, whether it's football, basketball, baseball. Baseball is my favorite. Baseball is always going to be number 1 on the channel. There's Buster Posey, but as you've seen lately, it does say events like fan cards. So I do like ripping a lot of different cards. Ronnie Mauricio's a rookie this year. Donnie Baseball. And so Tommy Troy again. Just in this rip alone, folks, there's 2 Tommy Troy cards, and Again, if you've been watching my channel long enough, you haven't seen a whole lot of Jackson Cheerios, a whole lot of Jackson Holiday, a whole lot of Paul Skeens. Junior Caminero doesn't have a rookie or rated prospect in this set. It looks like we got another one. Wow. Holy cow. That's a beautiful card. An Owen White. So looks like it's a gold. That's another sticker auto. It's a great auto. And it is numbered. 4 out of 10. It's a 4 out of 10. Could you imagine if that was Paul Skeens or, you know, Cheerio or Holiday, or Dylan Cruz or James Wood, because they're in this set as well. Could you imagine what that card would be worth? It's a great auto. It's a 4 out of 10. Got to put that guy up. Got to get him a stage. Last pack magic, folks. And look at there. Look who makes an appearance on the optic. Kirby Puckett. Rest in peace. Great ball player. Pete Rose. The turned around card. He's in the red and blue presidential. We got Mr. Wade Boggs. Mr. Wade Boggs on the bomb squad to close us out. Not numbered. So we'll run through the hits. So there was about 4 rookies that came in every pack. So we'll get about 20 rookies. You know, not any big names. Cheerios probably the biggest. As you can see, they're called rated prospects, and so got about 20 of those guys. Got some inserts. We'll go with Tim Salmon on the Donruss flashback, James Wood on the Unleashed bomb squad of Noel V. Marte and Wade Boggs. Willie Mays on the Milestones. And we got our parallels. We got on the presidential, we got a Sugano and Rivera. And we got a Diego Cartaya. He's a righties prospect on the green pulsar, or the green laser. Then we got our, and so Mr. Pete Rose too. So we got our optics. And these are what they call optic previews. So they're not really the standalone optic. So we got a Kirby, got a Jackson Holiday. That's another green insert. It's not an optic. Cam Collier on this. It's numbered optic out of 149. Colton Cowser, Albert Pujols, some rated prospect optics. There's a Jacob Wilson. Then we got a Henry Davis, Bobby Valentine, and Bobby Witt. But clearly, the hits of the rip are these 2 autos. 2 autos out of 5 packs. That is a Tink Hits on this, just a signature series. And then this is a, not numbered, right? But then this is a Owen White numbered 4 out of 10 on the gold signature series. It's a beautiful card. Beautiful card. So, yeah, so there's our rip. There's our Donruss rip. Closing out the Donruss line. And so please look forward to seeing some megas ripped to close out the megas, and then some blasters ripped to close out the back blasters, and then that should be all the 2024, unless I pick some up here and there. There's no definite intention to do that. So if I do it, it'll just be happenstance. So again, thank you for for being a part of the rip with me, and hope you enjoyed it. Please consider giving me a like, subscribe, and a follow. I'd greatly appreciate it. It means a lot to me, and I can continue to bring you content like this. So until the next video, Fan Like Fan out.